All our Sports Today family members. On Super Sunday, we are gearing up for two major events. One in the morning session, we have already seen in the India versus Australia test match. What has just happened? KL Rahul unfortunately missed out on a century, but Yashasvi Jaiswal, he has a habit of scoring big hundreds and he's already started on one because he joins the likes of ML Jaisima, Sunil Gavaskar on becoming only one of the few Indians to score 100 on their maiden visit to Australia, and all the knocks have come in the second innings. So Yashasvi Jaiswal is nearing 150. India's lead is now well past 300, and on the second session they will be hoping that they can actually bat well and ensure that the lead goes past 400. If that happens, 400, 450 for 500, anywhere in that range, because India will have to bowl really well to ensure that Australia's 10 wickets are taken, because the pitch is still looking flat. The pitch is still looking like as if there is a lot of runs on offer. The deterioration has actually not started in a big way. So Yashasvi Jaiswal, what a way to get to this landmark. I mean, a ramp over. He tried to ramp it over third man, but it went to fine leg and it went for a six. He notched up yet another 100, and what a brilliant year he's having. 400s in the space of just 1 year, including two double hundreds against England. It truly is one of the most remarkable centuries that we have seen. And the tendency with Yashasvi Jaiswal is that whenever he scores big. So that is why that is one big kudos to Yashasvi Jaiswal. When he stays in there, he scores daddy 100. So India, even the other particle is looking in great touch. So that's why India are in a great position heading into the rest of the test match. Now there can be only one winner at this stage, and that is India, because Australia at this point in time, their bowlers have struggled. India have Jasprit Bumrah, who can take the pitch out of the equation. Another 200 runs. That is the way when we are looking at another 200 plus runs, and India will then be hoping to put Australia in by today itself and ensure that they have over 6 sessions to bowl the Australians out. And remember, you've often seen at the Waka, at the old Perth Stadium, if the wicket was flat, a total in excess of 500 or 600 is going to always happen in the third, fourth innings. So that is why now in this wicket, it's becoming quite tough. India will have to bowl really well. Australia will have to fight it out with tremendous grit to ensure that, yes, they save this test match. But on the face of it, it doesn't look like it is Australia saving this test match. So that's why their woes continue. Australia's batting woes, I've done a video yesterday as to why this has happened, why Australia's batting averages in the country have gone by 10 points or below. Small things do matter in this case. So that is why this is a huge problem that Australia are facing, and it's only going to get worse. So Yashasvi Jaiswal, kudos to him for such a magnificent knock. And then you're looking at even Devdutt Padikkal also looking to capitalize. So that is why it is a big thing. Mayank Madan is like telling me, you guys not in the studio, it's VGT, man. Come on, India's on a roll. Mayank Madan, you have to criticize the BCCI for this. Please, you are telling us what to do. Tell the BCCI what they have to do. We are going to be in the studio, but what is happening from 3 to 12 onwards, Mayank Madan? The IPL mega auction. That is the major focus that is there. So unfortunately, Mayank Madan, please tell the BCCI that. They had the time to schedule the IPL mega auction anywhere from 27 to 6. Yet they chose to do it in the middle of a test match. So because of certain other logistical things, Mayank Madan, try and understand our predicament also. We have to be there live continuously. We are going to do a continuous live from 3:30 to 12:30 a.m. onwards for the IPL mega auction. So everything is geared up for that. And as far as the IPL mega auction is concerned, the latest buzz is that there are mega deals coming. There are mega deals coming in for Rishabh Pant. There are mega deals coming in for KL Rahul, Shreyas Iyer, Arshdeep Singh, Joss Butler. all of them are going to have a windfall by the end of this IPL auction. Although I would like to say that in the mega auction, 20 plus crores, 25 plus crores, I don't think is going to happen that often. It may be about 15 to 18 crores in that range you're going to see. So 574 run players are going to go under the hammer. And that is why this is going to be a big day. So for 24th and for 25th, you are going to see the mega auction that's going to happen from 3:30 p.m. IST onwards until about 12:30. So that's why there are two major events. So even on 25th, then there are four major events if you have to look at everything else. So test is not less than IPL. Let's be very clear here, Raghavendra P. It's about priorities. We need more people to do a continuous live from 3 to 12. Test matches and all that thing, it's because of the dynamics of it. For just these 2 days, we can't prioritize it. What to do? So it is not as if we are not looking at it seriously. We are looking at it seriously. We did do updates. So that's the way we are looking at it. Not even 1% chance created by Cummins so far. How concerning is this for Australia? I think Cummins is having his worst day ever since you may look at Old Trafford. Old Trafford and Leeds. He's having his worst day ever since then when you look at captaincy. But yes, Australia, the nature of the pitch itself has changed so drastically that it caught everybody by surprise. I mean, 17 wickets on day one, then only 3 wickets on day two. And now on day three, one session is over, only 1 wicket has fallen. This is an area of concern. Either the pitch is too flat or the Australians have simply just lost it. So that's why this is a huge issue that is going on. So Yashasvi Jaiswal has ensured Australia's their problems are mounting, and that's why they are way behind in the game at this point in time. Another 200, 250 plus runs, and the game is up for Australia. They'll have to then bat out of their skins to ensure that they save this test match, but it doesn't look like it's happening. So Australia facing an uphill task at Perth, India in the driver's seat firmly. Another 200, 250 plus runs, and it could be game over for Australia then. So as far as other cricketing news is concerned, West Indies are in a dominant position against Bangladesh in the first test at Antigua. That doesn't have that much of relevance in the World Test Championship because both teams are anyways almost out of the reckoning, even mathematically. Then when you look at other sports, tomorrow is going to be the World Chess Championship between Gukesh and Dinglish. We have done the press conference, what Gukesh is thinking, and he's very calm about it. And that's why Gukesh versus Ding, it's going to be an epic encounter. We at Sports Today are going to give you all the latest information as and when it happens. The games begin at 2:30 p.m. IST. So that's why it's going to happen. And there's also the Las Vegas Grand Prix. We are now into the last 3 races when you look at it of the Formula 1 2024 season. And Las Vegas Grand Prix, George Russell is on pole position. And when you look at it, it could decide the title by tomorrow morning. It's a night race. So Monday, 10:30 a.m. IST is the Las Vegas Grand Prix. In the Shenzhen BWF Masters, unfortunately, India's challenge is over. Satwiksairaj, Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty lost in the semi-final to their Korean counterparts. And that's why it's not a good situation at all. India's badminton is ending on a whimper in 2024. Yes, Teresa Jolly and Gayatri Gopichand made it to the BWF World Tour Finals. But about that, there is nothing much to smile about. So, the situation is that we are going to be live for the post-match, and we are going to be live from 3:30 onwards until 12:30 a.m. IST for the mega auction. The mega auction day 1 is going to happen. After 117 players are sold, the accelerated auction is going to begin. So day 1, it will end by tonight, midnight, and then you're going to come back tomorrow as well for the mega auction, the final day. Most likely the Perth test match is going to continue for all 5 days. I think you're going to see this match at least go until the first session of day 5, unless Australia have a mega collapse like how they did in the first innings. It could end tomorrow. So that's why we are looking at India versus Australia really under the pump. The hosts under the pump, India dominant thanks to Yashasvi Jaiswal. So that's why kudos to Yashasvi Jaiswal. He's ticked off that one thing that needed an overseas 100, a dominant overseas 100, and he's achieved it at the Optus Stadium in Perth. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this morning update. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. And don't forget, BGT post-match and the IPL mega auction. We are going to be live throughout in that sense. So bye-bye, see you, and don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. Bye-bye.